Have you ever noticed how the atmosphere in a room completely shifts the moment certain women walk in? Even before they speak, you can feel their energy. Negativity doesn't seem to stick to them. On the contrary, they radiate light everywhere they go. And you find yourself asking, what is their secret? How do they achieve this? Carl Jung spent years studying feminine energy. He discovered that high-energy women have integrated 7 secrets into their lives. Secrets that most women either don't know or are too afraid to practice. These women aren't magnetic by accident. They make conscious choices every single day. And now, I'm going to share these 7 secrets with you. But be warned, once you learn these, you can never go back to your old self. Because consciousness is a one-way street. If you're ready, let's begin with the first secret. Secret 1. Be your own sun. Let go of the search for external validation. The first and perhaps most critical trait of high-energy women is this. They are their own sun. They don't need someone else's light to shine. They generate their own energy. They live without being dependent on anyone else's approval. Stop for a moment and ask yourself honestly, how many people did you wait for validation from today just to feel good about yourself? A compliment from your spouse, praise from your boss, likes on Instagram, or validation from your friends? Did your energy drop when you didn't get these? Did you feel incomplete? If your answer is yes, it means your energy source is in someone else's hands. They turn the faucet on and you fill up. They turn it off and you run dry. I'm sorry, but this is an endless cycle of begging. Begging for approval, begging for love, begging for appreciation. High-energy women have broken this dynamic. They know that you cannot pour water for anyone from an empty cup. You must fill your own cup first. In America, we call this self-care. But true self-care isn't just a spa day or a manicure. It's internalizing your own value. How do you do this? You must discover what truly makes you feel good, independent of what others think. Maybe it's 30 minutes of yoga before everyone wakes up. Maybe it's dancing to your favorite music. Maybe it's finally signing up for that pottery class you've delayed for years, or simply sitting alone in a coffee shop with a book. These are the fuels that feed your internal sun. Your husband, your children, or your mother might call this selfish. They might ask, are you taking time for yourself? What about the housework? What about us? It doesn't matter. This is your life and these are your rules. Everyone comes to this world once, and you didn't come here just to serve others. You are here to find your own reality. Ask yourself, if I died right now, am I truly happy with the life I lived? If the answer is no, what is stopping you? Carl Jung said, the most critical step in the journey of individuation is to stop looking for your value outside of yourself. When you shine with your own light, it no longer matters if people notice you or not, because you are already full. Gold doesn't lose its value even when it's covered in mud. And then, something happens. Because you no longer need people, they start acting differently toward you. Because there is a law of the universe. Neediness repels, wholeness attracts. Secret 2. The art of boundaries. Don't step into the complaint swamp. Now you know how to light your internal sun. That warmth is inside you. But there's a problem. The world is full of things waiting to put that light out. Think of a swamp, a complaint swamp. Don't you have people like this around you? Maybe a neighbor, a co-worker, or an old friend. For them, everything is wrong. The weather is too hot or too cold. The economy is terrible. Men are commitment phobic. Bosses are toxic. The world is unfair. Their conversation is an endless list of grievances. And every time they complain, they drag their energy lower. It's sad, really, if only they knew. The most dangerous part of the complaint swamp is that it tries to pull you in. When you offer a solution, they give you 10 reasons why it won't work. When you say something positive, they find the flaw in it. After talking to them, you feel drained, heavy, and exhausted. When you step into the swamp, the mud sticks to you. Do you know what a high-energy woman does? She doesn't fight the swamp. She doesn't try to explain things to it or try to dry it up. She knows. If you wrestle with a pig in the mud, you both get dirty, but the pig enjoys it. Instead, she walks around the swamp. She uses one of the most powerful tools of womanhood: boundary setting. When someone starts complaining, she changes the subject. She might listen politely, but she doesn't pour her energy into that conversation. If necessary, she ends the talk and walks away. I hear you, but I can't take on that energy right now. Let's talk about something else. Or more directly, I'm protecting my peace today. You don't have to be rude, you just have to protect your mental health. This isn't selfishness, it's the airplane emergency announcement. Put your own oxygen mask on first. By staying positive, you are more helpful to the world. You can't help anyone while drowning in the swamp. I know it's hard if you've never said it before. The first time is always the hardest. But when you say it, the other person might actually realize, she's right, I am draining her. From that moment on, your words will carry more weight. You've blocked toxic energy and gained respect. That is true communication power. As Jung mentioned, people project their shadows, the dark parts they can't face, onto the world as complaints. Solving their problem isn't your job. Your job is to protect your light. Secret 3. Freedom from the past. The power of forgiveness. How much baggage are you carrying on your back? Think about it. The ex-best friend who disappointed you, the partner who treated you unfairly, that toxic relationship, the mother who never understood you, the father who criticized you, and perhaps the heaviest of all, the regret you feel for your own mistakes. I wish I didn't marry him. I wish I chose a different career. I wish I was a better mum. These are like heavy stones tied to you with invisible chains. When you try to move forward, they pull you back. They drain your energy and condemn you to live in the past. You can't fly with that weight. Do you know what the high-energy woman does? She chooses to drop the weight. We call this forgiveness, but forgiveness is often misunderstood. Forgiveness is not approving of the wrong done to you. It isn't saying, it's okay, everything is forgotten. It definitely doesn't mean letting that person back into your life. Forgiveness is not a favor to the other person. It is an act for yourself. It is refusing to drink the poison any longer. Because resentment and bitterness are like a poison you drink while expecting the other person to die. It only hurts you. It steals your energy, your health, and your joy. American therapists love to say, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. High-energy women know their energy is too valuable to spend feeding the ghosts of the past. They understand that the past is a school to learn from, not a place to live. You take the lesson and you graduate. There's no point in repeating the same class forever. This is what Jung called the individuation journey, integrating the pieces of the past, healing the traumas, and becoming whole. How do you forgive? Think of that person or event. Acknowledge the pain. Don't deny it. Feel it one last time. Then say to yourself, I release this event's power over me. I will no longer carry this weight. I am taking back the energy I gave to it. Write this in the comments. I want to see how many of you are liberating yourselves. When you do this, you'll feel a chain break. You'll feel lighter. Forgiveness will set you free, and that empty space will be filled with joy, peace, and new possibilities. Secret 4. Own your body. Protect your femininity. Like a temple, we've talked about spirit and mental health. But there is another side to the coin. If you ignore this side, even the strongest mind will eventually collapse. I'm talking about the body. It is your vehicle in this world. It is your temple. Be honest. How do you treat that temple? Do you give it premium fuel? Or do you fill it with processed food and sugar, saying, "I'm too busy taking care of my family to care about myself"? Do you move it and keep it alive? Or do you sit at a desk for hours saying, "I have no time because of work and kids"? Do you give it the sleep it needs? Or do you sacrifice sleep just to get some me time after everyone else is in bed? High-energy women know that the body and mind are inseparable. Jung said, "Soul and body are an inseparable whole." The modern world has imprisoned women in their brains, always thinking, analyzing, controlling. But feminine energy is in the body, in your breath, your hips, your heart. A woman who denies her body denies her femininity, and without femininity, there is no magnetic power. High-energy women own their bodies. They don't apologize for them. They don't hide them. They dance, they move, they feel. They recognize the pleasures of the body, not just sexually, but the warmth of the sun, the wind in their hair, the taste of good food. A woman who lives in her body is in the present moment, and being present is the strongest feminine weapon. Every good investment you make in your body, that 30-minute walk, that healthy breakfast, is a direct investment in your spiritual energy. Secret 5. Live in the present. The trap of regret and anxiety. Where does your mind live? For most, it's either in the past, consuming itself with regret, "I wish I hadn't done that," or in the future, worrying about uncertainty. What if he leaves me? What if I run out of money? Your mind swings like a pendulum between these two, missing the only place where life actually happens. Right now. Past regret and future anxiety are the two biggest holes where your energy leaks out. High-energy women have learned to stop the leak. They anchor themselves in the present. This is mindfulness. Try it now. Stop. Feel your breath. Feel the chair beneath you. Notice the sounds in the room without judging them. That is being present. High-energy women take these small presence breaks all day. When they wash dishes, they feel the water and the scent of the soap. They don't let their minds get hijacked by complaints. When they walk, they feel their feet on the ground. When they talk to their children, they are there, not on their phones or thinking about their to-do lists. This doesn't mean you stop thinking. It means you don't let your thoughts run you. Thoughts are like clouds in the sky. You are the sky, not the clouds. This practice will calm your mind and increase your energy because you aren't spending it on ghosts or fantasies. Secret 6. Learn to say no. Boundaries are sacred. No. It's so simple. Just 2 letters. But for many women, it's the hardest word to say. We fear hurting people, sounding selfish, or being seen as a bad wife or bad mum. Because of this fear, we say yes to things we don't want. An unwanted family dinner, an extra favor, a draining conversation. But here is the truth. Every time you say yes to something you don't want, you are saying no to yourself. When you say yes to that dinner, you say no to a peaceful evening of rest. When you say yes to extra work, you say no to your hobbies or your kids. High-energy women know that no is sacred. It's not an attack, it's a defense. It's a shield for your time and energy. If you say yes to everything, your yes has no meaning. To say a powerful yes to what truly matters, your health, your passion, your loved ones, you must say no to everything else. It will be tough at first. People might be offended. But over time, the people who truly value you will respect your boundaries. Those who don't respect them shouldn't be in your life anyway. As American therapists say, no is a complete sentence. You don't need to explain yourself. Secret 7. Become self-obsessed. Own your pleasure. The final secret is the most powerful. Learn to be obsessed with yourself. Your pleasure is not a luxury, it is your highest vibrational frequency. And I'm not just talking about eroticism, I'm talking about the joy of life. The art of walking down the street with a smile, laughing to yourself while making coffee, moving with an energy that doesn't look for approval because you've already chosen yourself. A woman who is obsessed with her own peace, beauty, and evolution has a magnetic vibration so strong she doesn't even have to try to attract things. She provokes attraction without wanting to. Jung said, "What is not brought to consciousness comes to us as fate." If you don't realize your right to shine and enjoy life guilt-free, you will continue to attract situations that dim your light. Let me tell you about Maya. At 38, she was a successful executive, a mother of 2, playing the perfect wife. She had lost herself in sacrifice. But one day she realized, where am I in this picture? She decided, never again will I beg for love. I will give it to myself first. She treated her body like a temple. She dressed for herself, not to impress others. She started dancing alone at night. She took a photography class she had postponed for years. She started traveling solo, telling her family, "Today I want to be with myself." Suddenly, her vibration changed. People told her she was glowing. Even her husband fell in love with her all over again because she wasn't needy anymore. She put herself at the center. That woman doesn't chase. She doesn't hide. She walks with so much self-love that others feel invited into her world. Her energy says, "I am whole. If you come, you add to it. If you don't, I still fly. I have wings, and I don't need your permission to soar." And that, my dear, is irresistible. There is no going back now. Write these 7 secrets down. They are the rules of the game. 1. Be your own sun. 2. Avoid the complaint swamp. 3. Forgive and liberate yourself. 4. Own your body as a temple. 5. Live in the present. 6. Say no without apology. 7. Own your pleasure. I have done my duty. I have revealed the secrets to you. This energy is already inside you. You just had to remember it. Your assignment: pick just one secret and take one tiny step to integrate it this week. Then declare it in the comments. Today, I decided to become the woman who chooses herself. When you write this, your energy shifts. Your subconscious registers it, and the universe hears you. If you want to walk this journey with us, subscribe and like this video so more women can hear these truths. Take care of yourself, because you are enough.